Friends, hello, hope you're well. Let's get right down to SoundHound. What is happening with this stock? So this video is pretty much, this is another warning. This is simply a warning where I'm telling people, hey, I'm not telling you to invest in this, but I'm saying as a friendly hello, you need to pay attention on what is happening here with SoundHound, because I think a lot of people are starting to pick up what's going on over here at SoundHound, and it might really get pretty expensive to pay to play over here with SoundHound stock sooner than we think, within the next 6 months to a year. So here's kind of the skippy, I think, what a lot of us have been seeing and are seeing more and more at this point. Nvidia is about to go into the second realm of where we've never seen a company really go. I mean, they are about to, the quarterly's coming out in 2 weeks, the new chip, all that. And SoundHound and Nvidia are very close. Obviously, Nvidia invested a lot of money in SoundHound, and people do speculate that Nvidia could buy SoundHound one day, but that's just a thought. That's possible chances later, much later in the future, if Nvidia just continues to grow. And which would happen if you have SoundHound stock, it would just simply turn into Nvidia. Great, fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better situation. But with that too, SoundHound themselves, what is going on over here is that the company is destroying quarterlies. I mean, they are really coming up fast in the ranks. But with that too, you have a stock right now that is progressing with their number of how much their share price is, volume increasing on a weekly basis, holding this high $4 mark, breaking into $5 here, there, meeting resistance at above 450 right now, and is following track with these other big AI players, including Nvidia. So in SoundHound, I simply would say it's the little brother to Nvidia. I think I just said that, but it really is, because you're going to see Nvidia do really well in these next 2 weeks. It already has been. But with that too, you're probably going to see SoundHound follow suit here. It's going to be like right behind it, like, hey, I'm right here. Here's the other aspect that we could see. If Nvidia does something else with SoundHound here that's more, public once again, SoundHound more than likely is going to jump to just FOMO numbers. It's going to jump probably to a double-digit number. So I really think we are on the cusp here of another quarterly coming out, finishing off this year where it's just a great quarterly. Then on top of that, we have the situation of just AI controlling the market here again in 2025. And then on top of that, SoundHound is producing big numbers and potentially grabbing another big contract, maybe with another AI stock here, maybe even something that we don't see coming. And this is really going to pop the stock to a $10 position. So you're already doubling, tripling your money if you're buying here right now. So this is why it's so important, especially everyone should be in AI stocks. AI stocks, more than not, don't pay dividends, but they grow fast. They really give a lot in the short term, and that's really what you're looking for. So if you're in your 20s, your 30s, even 40s, AI stocks, you're trying to find them. You're trying to find what's the new AI stock. What's the one that's really going to push, into the next 5 years. And SoundHound here is a great example of what is going on just in the AI realm. Now, obviously, when we're talking about numbers with SoundHound compared to a lot of these other AI stocks out here, even talking about Palantir, SoundHound is not making, hundreds of millions of dollars just in one quarterly. Like, we're not seeing Nvidia or Palantir quarterlies here. We're seeing just a smaller AI company, but nonetheless, an AI company that is doing very well and growing their numbers very well, and by next year should meet sales to increase over 150 million just next year, which is incredible. And when you're reading articles, not that I really go off the articles and these analysts and all that, but majority of them now are changing their attitude about how they feel about SoundHound here, where they're saying, hey, this is an undervalued stock right now. We project somewhere around $7 to $10 within the next, 6 months. SoundHound, as the way it's going right now, should be. So, not like I said, that's not usually something I even look at when I'm buying something, but it is kind of curious to see what the the zeitgeist is in the air with these websites, and what are they telling people that aren't really digging into much research. So friends, like I said, this is kind of just like a call here, having a YouTube channel and just talking, running my mouth. What I love to do the most is just warn people about things that are happening with stocks that are not getting really paid attention to, low cap, and that have huge potential. And SoundHound is one of those stocks right now. So just simply looking at a chart here, what we've seen so far this year, just in 2024 here, we had our big pop here in May. In May, what happened here, why SoundHound went right under $9 is because that's when Nvidia stepped in and said, hey, we're going to invest X amount of money in a SoundHound, work with them, and we want to see them be bigger than what they are right now, and we believe in them. So that got a lot of people's attention in SoundHound, and a lot of people went, what and who is SoundHound? And off of that, they've been living off that news, but it couldn't happen at a better time, because what we've seen this year with SoundHound, they've been slaying quarterlies, and we're already having projections into next year of them doubling what they did this year, which, what is that going to do? Well, that's going to double the price at least right now, this time next year. And on top of that, you're probably going to see a little more on top of the cake right there, because more than likely 2025 is going to be an extraordinary year for all AI stocks. And the FOMO, the hype is going to be, what we've seen this year is probably not even going to compare to what is coming here in 2025. And what that means is that people are going to be looking for small little AI stocks that haven't even hit a double digit yet. So people that haven't even done research on SoundHound, say 6 months from now, are going to go, that's a $5-6 stock. I'm just going to, Nvidia likes them. I'm just going to buy 100 shares. I'm going to buy 1,000 shares right now. It's got a really good track record. Oh, they're doing great on quarterlies. Yeah, and that's how people just start buying things. You would be surprised how many people buy in the companies without even really doing a lot of research or where they're projected to go, really. So friends, this is simply what I'm doing. Please do your own research on what SoundHound's doing. I really do believe we're about to enter into this new world, this new year. Obviously, could we have a recession? Where is this market going? I don't know. Honestly, I don't even really care. If we have a recession, I will look at it as buying opportunity. What I'm looking at right now is 5-10 years from now, where is SoundHound going to be? As long as they keep producing these big quarterlies and doubling, tripling what they are expected to make in 1 year, each year, I'm going to continue to buy up the stock and stock up much as I can of it. No pun on words there. Friends, take care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.